What's good, guys? It's your girl Renee Chardonnay back with another banger. Um, yeah. So today, I usually don't really talk about this situation a lot, but today I'm gonna talk about my rape story and about rape. Um, so yeah. So I usually do like an intro video, but today I didn't want to because I just felt like it wasn't really necessary for this type of situation. So it may or may not hit a lot of people, or it just may not, it may not, it may affect some people and it may not. But I mean, people just keep asking me, like, do I feel comfortable talking about this situation? And in all honesty, I do, because it's happened a long time ago. And it's like, yeah, it triggered me, and it still kind of does, but I'm fine with it, to be honest now. So, I'm gonna start right at the beginning. I was 4 years old, and um, what happened? My parents and my grandparents, they had went out, and what happened was my aunt was babysitting me and this well, she was babysitting me. Um, it was me, this girl that my grandmother had adopted, which is like my little aunt, like she's younger than me, and she was also fostering this guy that was like older than me. So we were all at my house, and I was in my room, and that's when he came in my room, and okay, it was a message that came through, but it was crazy. He had came in my room, and after he came in my room, he was just like, feeling on me and everything. But at that time, like, you know, I was like 4, so at the age of 4, you really don't know what's going on. So it just kind of it just didn't dawn on me that it was happening, but it was. Um, so what happened was, like, he did like any other, like this would do. But it was like with me, like I was just cooperating with it, and it was like I didn't know no better. I didn't know it was happening. Like I said, I didn't know. So it's like as I got older, like I blamed myself because I felt like I shouldn't have followed through with it. I should have like screamed, but I didn't. So he was doing it, and it was like I was just I was just there. So it was like, after that, like, after that he like started bleeding, to be honest. I did. And like, he cleaned it up or whatever, this and third, and then he just like got back up and just left again. So when it was time for me to go ahead and get a bath, my aunt had noticed something was wrong. So she checked and everything, and then that's when she noticed, and that's when she went ahead and like called my parents and my grandparents and told them just to meet us at the hospital. So when we got to the hospital, my mom and them hadn't gotten there yet, but they went ahead and just put me in the emergency room, and it was like at that point, like I was just like I was scared, and I was just scared because, like, I'm just trying to figure out why I'm here. So that's when my parents got there. I was crying, my mom was crying. They was just trying to figure out what was wrong. And then that's when the police came in. That's when the police came in. I really got scared. So it's like after that, like, I just didn't know what to do. So that's when Dad started asking me. It was like multiple questions coming back to back to back to back. And it was like I was just like just shaking and crying. So it was like my parents. So it was like that's when my mom, she was just like asking me, like, in the child, like that the child can understand. And and then you had my dad. He was yelling. So it was like, that really didn't help at all either. So they asked me, like what happened and everything. So, I told them exactly what happened. And it was like after that, like they just, they just, They went ahead and locked him up. So yeah, it did hurt. Um, cause as I got older, I can honestly say the dreams started coming back to me right when I turned 18, and they were bad. Um, I remember waking up in the morning before school crying because of that, and it was like people could tell like something was off with me, but I just wouldn't tell them why. Um, my best friend really noticed it, and it was like she had asked me what was wrong, and it was like when I was explaining it to her, like I broke down crying because I mostly only talk to my best friend about my situations because half of the time it's like she'll be there for me, and it's like she'll like kind of understand. So like with that, like I felt like I could trust her because I knew she wasn't gonna go back and tell, go and tell my business. But like after a few months, it kind of got better, and to this day, I've been feeling better about it. And I just wanted to make this video to come out to any female that that has been through it, or who hasn't been through it, but to the ones that have been through it and haven't spoke up, I feel like that now is the time to, because once you let it out and let it go and let it be free, it is going to get better for you. That way you don't have to keep your mouth closed, and that if nobody knew about it, I feel like once you tell somebody, you will feel better about yourself. But my thing is, don't feel like the person who did it to you, you should keep them safe, because you shouldn't. Because you never know. He could have did it to you and did it to other people. To the ones who haven't been through it, I can honestly say, if you haven't been through it and you feel like it's not going to happen to you, it is. Because it's always going to happen at any certain time. You never know. It can be someone that's older than you, younger than you, same age. Y'all could be dating. You could probably never know this person. I feel like it'll mostly happen with somebody that you don't know. Yeah, because most people that you don't know, that's when they feel like they can really take advantage of you. So, just always be on your P's and Q's, and always remember, like, if you feel like it's not going to happen to you, it is. It really is. Because I would have never thought that it would happen to me at a young age. Um, so, just, it's really nothing that I can say. Because I said, y'all feel like I'm probably going to cry. I'm like, no, I'm perfectly fine. Like, it is fine with me. Like, I'm honestly okay. And I'm going to always be okay with this, because I have to accept the fact that it happened and it was in the past. I have to focus on my present and my future. That is it. And I'm not going to let that type of situation mess up my present and my future. So, I'm great. But that is all for this video for today. As y'all know, y'all can go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to tell your friends and everything, because I might be doing like more different topics like this. But yeah, make sure to look at the description and see all of my social medias where you can follow me and everything. Yeah. And y'all have a good one.